Well, howdy, folks. Welcome back to BG Model Workshop. We are doing a little video on this here magazine, Car Model Magazine. This was gifted to us by our new friend, Bryan Eaton, who is now a new member of the Model Car Mafia. He brought this as kind of like a little thank you for inviting him along. And we treasure this. As a matter of fact, once we're done reading this and showing it to you guys, we're going to actually put this into a nice plastic sleeve and hold it for posterity. But this is from February 1974, costs a whopping total of 75 cents. And something I did not know about this until just recently is that this particular magazine was produced here in Phoenix, Arizona. No idea about that. I asked a couple of friends, Lucas C. and a few other folks, if they recognize this model. Some of the older this model car magazine, but some of the older guys do recall this magazine and said it was a really cool magazine to have had. So this is really slick. Bryan told us that he actually came across this at like a junk shop. Like a junk shop or an antiques mall type of thing. He's always looking for this kind of stuff. Found this one, thought it would be kind of fun to share it with us. So thank you again, Bryan, for this awesome gift. I have seen a couple of articles in here already, and I'm like, okay, I got to go back, because this is from February, so now I got to go back and find the January edition because I want to see the cover photo, you know. But that's just the kind of guy I am. So one of the coolest things about this is there's actually a show here held in Phoenix, produced by the Car Model Magazine guys, and they have the coverage in here, so that's really cool. Now this is volume 12, number 2, so it's been out for what, 12 years, is that right? And so 1974, this has been going on for quite a while if it's volume 12, number 2. Let's see here. So here's a nice little advertisement and opening page. We still see this today, right, with current magazines. A nice big photo spread of what you can get. Now, it doesn't say actually who this store is or who is selling these kits, but at the very bottom, it does say, for order blank, see page 42. Well, when we get to page 42, we'll have to see what we can see. Table of contents, not too bad. Let's see, under the hood, like that. This is under the hood. And then they have the show contents there. So we got Phoenix show results, NASCAR Grand National winner, NPC show results. I have a question about NPC show results. American champion, the Cobra Daytona Coupe. Ooh. Tips for the HO rookie. Hey, okay, interesting. And then here's features. Got editor's column. Also modeler's mailbox, tips from the Tidewater Trucker, Kilgore's HO World, Racing Midwest, new products, car model reprints. Interesting. Okay, cool. And then here's a list of technical advisors. And if you recognize any of those names, please let us know. It would be really cool to see if anybody out there knows these guys. I imagine that they're probably, for the most part, all legends in the model car world. I just have to guess. Got our editor's column here with some modeler's mailbox info, and I've kind of breezed through this to see if I recognize any of the names. Nothing really comes to mind for me. Let's see here. Over here we have the Tidewater Trucker. I'm just going to gingerly fold that page back. There we go. By Phil Jensen. I love that Mack truck up there. That is really cool. That's obviously hand drawn. That's beautiful. Also, speaking of the artwork, this is just regular paper. I mean, this isn't newsprint or anything, nothing cheap like that, but this is regular paper. It's not glossy at all. There's no color photos in this at all. Old school all the way. I am so thankful that Auto Modeler magazine, you know, it's all up to date, and they have just the most beautiful spreads and stuff like that in their new magazine. But it looks like here it says That Energy Crisis. Well, we all heard about that, right? That's history. KW cab over an exterior post van in 143rd. Wow, that's going to be interesting. Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is a comparison here of the 143rd Kenworth with a 125th. Look at the size difference. Good golly. And then let's see here. Here's a figure 2 of the 143rd scale truck with the cab off, so you can see some chassis detail and stuff there. Fascinating. And what do we got going on here with this one? Exterior post Frauhof van makes for a perfect companion of the KW. That's sweet. 1/43rd scale. Good Lord. I have a couple of 1/43rd scale models. I hesitant to work on those because they're just so tiny. Oh, yeah, I got some John Deeres up here. Oh, I can't get the camera close enough to it. I apologize, guys. Some really cool looking John Deere tractors there. We don't need to have that in color to know what color that's going to be since it's a John Deere tractor. There we go. And then decals. I happen to notice that this little card here says waterless decals. So that must be the dry transfers they talk about. I've never used those before, but that's a big deal in the world of HO scale decaling and stuff like that. So that's pretty fascinating. And then over here, we have, let's see here, our truck model of the month, an off-highway firefighter by Mark Bowden of Marine City, Michigan. Mark started with MPC's Dodge pickup truck, probably still available today, and added extra equipment to make it suitable for emergency use. Note the detailed pumps, firefighting equipment, and front-mounted winch. We're going to rotate up so you can get a little better look at that. So cool. So cool. And lots of wording. Lots of explanations going on there. And then there's also lots of questions and answers and stuff here. Let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here's the Phoenix show results. Now, this was put on by Model Car, the magazine, or I should say Car Model. I keep saying that so wrong. But Car Model magazine. Let's see here. This is Larry Vella accepted his trophy from publisher James T. Emmett. Let's get a better look at that. Dang, that is a heck of a trophy. It's also a heck of a pair of pants. I shouldn't laugh. I mean, 50 years from now, people will be like, oh, okay, look at the shorts that guy's wearing. But look at this here. So this one is called the Vulture. And this is the car model that he won with. And we'll read this quickly here. The Vulture in sunshine yellow and flat white used Connie Coletta FC kit with additional body parts by Don Schumacher. Basic engine kit was a 426 Chrysler Hemi and the transmission from a Cuda. Body was narrowed and wheel wells relocated with hand-painted tires. Car had had a completely wired engine and made a fuel tank. Chassis heavily modified with paneling made from sheet plastic and front grille hand-painted. Building time took 250 hours. Good gravy. Man, okay, so that trophy seems like it's well earned there, chap. Jim Wood's Pinto Revelator, that's a word I've never seen before. Revelator, rear engine model, scratch built winner, was built from several kits using the Mickey Thompson Pinto as the basic kit, with additional parts from a Johan kit. What? Kit bashed out of a Johan kit? Oh, sacrilege. See, engine is an AMT Scorpion, wired, it says, and other modifications include lug nuts for the rear wheels and fuel and brake lines. The car was finished in 3 coats of metallic blue and 10 coats of gloss clear. Wow. Decals are from the Revell. So it's actually a kit, Revelator. Okay. I guess it's a Revelator. Decals are from the Revelator kit. Building time approximately 2 months. Good gracious. Good job, Jim. And then we have a junior winner here. Junior division winner was Brian Beasley for the cop-out. According to Brian, building only required 1 day. No further information was supplied. Oh, wow. Good job there, Brian. And then down here we have another one by, let's see here, by Jim Wood. Was the winner of the adult division. Basic kit used by Jim Wood was the Mustang Digger funny car by Johan. Engine is Chrysler 426 cubic inch, fuel injected and supercharged and completely wired using telephone bell wire. Oh, wow. Telephone bell wire and steel wire, which was also used for the brake and fuel lines. Primary coat was flat black, followed by 3 coats of royal blue and 5 coats of gloss clear. decals are from the NPC Blue Max kit. Man, it's so cool to see how serious people were about paint back then also. And then let's see here on this page, a couple more photos. I'll have to rotate up. Mark Long's senior division, the Jungle Gym. And oh, here's some pictures of the booth that the magazine actually had. And here we go. Here's a subscription cutout. Look at this. $9. $9 for an annual subscription. Gosh, that's awesome. NASCAR Grand National winner by Bill Coulter. So let's see here. It says, editor's note, this is the story of the car featured on last month's cover, January, of Car Model. It is the 64 Plymouth stock car driven by Richard Petty in the race with Fred Lorenzo at Darlington and is Petty's favorite. Oh, let's see here. Figure number 1. No wonder this car is Richard Petty's favorite. Beautiful, isn't it? like the rhetorical question. Check out this engine bay. I know it's black and white photo, but I mean, that looks clean, right? The return of the Hemi, it says. Underside view illustrates the precision workmanship and fine attention to detail. You know what? I need to take a photograph of this and share this with my buddy Mark Batson. I think he would find this kind of interesting. Oh, NPC show results. Now, here's a question for you guys. NPC, did they used to host their own shows? I don't, because this is like held in Houston. Yeah, Houston, Texas. That was in November. And let's see here. Yeah, they just talk about, this little blurb right here talks about how they have photos of all the winners and stuff, but they don't have a lot of information because either people didn't fill out their cards or information was lost, which really sucks because, I mean, like 50 years later, who's going to find that information for you, right? But some really cool looking cars here. Nice custom looking build here. This guy did a lot of work on that to make it look like a street legal show car. That's kind of slick. But this is the kicker. This guy right here, this dude, Jerry Huffman, used a cow bone. Yes, that's right, a cow bone for the body of his car. He painted it white and had one coat of clear as a finish coat. The dude clear coated a bone. I love it. I love it. A little gross, a little macabre, but yeah, you know, that's some thinking. But oh man, it just gets me. But check out this. Ken Brubaker took the prize for best truck. Gil Dudek. Let's see. There's no information about Gil's build there. Best. Oh, here we go. Here's something that doesn't age well. Best Girl Award went to Jennifer Brubaker. That need to reword that a little bit. But let's see here. Joe Holmes for his root beer wagon. I like that. And then Adult Zinger Award was taken by Mickey Lee Joe. Adult Zinger Award. That's I don't think that ages well either. But Joe Rodriguez took best truck. Beautiful looking van. And then John Bowling is responsible. What's it say there? Responsible for the first place junior award. Hey, that's awesome. So yeah, dude, this is just kick butt. Look at here. Look at here. Let's see, some beautiful chopper bikes. Wow, dude. Hey, this kit's actually still available, isn't it? Or was up till last year or something. No information, it says. Look at these. Those guys have been around for forever. That's awesome. Let's see here. First place senior went to Tim Cruz of Spring, Texas, the only non-Houston winner in the show, for his Gold Leaf Special with working steering, suspension, gearbox, and U-joints. Cars finished in 3 coats of red, white, and gold, with 4 finish coats of Johnson wax. Let's see. Striping is all done by freehand. Ugh. Wow. Dude. So, it turns out the HO World deal is actually slot car stuff. Kind of fascinating. I'm not going to focus on that too much. But you know, we all know that the HO world of slot carting is I think, still around and alive today. all sorts of stuff for working on brushes and motors and batteries and power supplies and all that jazz. Let's see, here's an advertisement for authentic miniature cars, antique, classic, and contemporary. Look at that. I bet it looks like a Johan right there. Original auto dealer promotional models. Wow. Ricciardi's Auto Models. Pillsbury, New Jersey. Good. Gosh, it's awesome. Racing Midwest. Here's some more slot car racing stuff. Cool. Ooh, that's fun. New products. Removable bike rack. That's handy. Oh man, that's cool. And monogram Mack truck, Bulldog steak truck. That's being produced by Atlantis now, I think. Methinks. Let's see. Oh, instant US to metric conversion charts available. 1/32 scale Womp Womp Porsche Carrera. Womp Womp. Racer's Wedge. Interesting looking truck. And Magic Masker. Painting's more fun when you use Magic Masker. That's awesome. And then the American Champion, the Cobra Daytona Coupe by Wayne Moyer. Okay. Oh wow, metal chassis. Yeah, dude. So this is that another slot car? I'll have to take a closer look at that. I think that's another slot car. It talks about the actual car. Talks a lot about the actual car. Oh wow, the actual car sold for $6,000. Yeesh. Let's see. Yeah, it's a metal body, isn't it? Fascinating. It's by Mr. Spock. Fascinating, Jim. Ooh. What have we here? 2 ways to make a windshield. Hey, that's kind of cool. This is a vacuum forming diagram. That's cool. Car model custom detailer. You can photograph your model. Here's how to photograph your model. Nice. Nice. Look at this. This whole interesting how this is like centerfold layout type of thing. Honest Mom, I read it for the articles. But look at that. This is, dude, the information they have in here is probably still relevant today. So there we go. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not giving you a decent break on reading some of this stuff. I apologize. How would you like to know how to make your own roll-up windows for your model car? Dude, that would be a freaking game changer. I mean, first of all, we have to actually like finish a project. Dun-dun-dump. But roll-up windows. Now this got me here, right? This is fascinating. Designer's Dictionary. You'll want to learn these terms by heart. They're the ones engineers use for car parts. Now, not only is this a cool article, that's a Corvair. That's straight up a Corvair. I love it. But we got here radial sections. The tulip panel. Would never have guessed that that's called the tulip panel in a million years. See, deck. This is called the wind split down the center of the deck. Deck cut would be the line where where everything meets together there. See, this is a forward into the car this side here. So backlight header, roof panel, windshield header, cowl panel, hood cut. And then let's see here. Next up, we have the side view, and we have, let's see, it says the peak. We got pillars, A, B, and C. This one here is also known as radial sections, of course. And this, I didn't realize this was known as the sail panel. I've referred to this as the hockey stick many times. Wheel cut, the turn underneath the belt line there, I guess. Rocker panel, of course. We all know what a rocker panel is. And let's see, drip line. And also known as D or drip line. So you could say, oh, the D line or the drip line. I see, okay. Rear quarter panel, air scoop, which these cars didn't actually have. reveal molding door cut. This is fascinating. Oh, here's the front and rear. Here's the front and rear. The tumble home. Hey, that's kind of cool. That is neat. Valance, drip pan. In the back there we have rear end panel and valance. And then the undercut, there's a fillet. That's kind of cool. Fascinating. I love the fact that it's a Corvair. And then what do we got going on here on this one? Give your power plant added authenticity by adding those small items not in the kit, by Jim Keeler. Whoa, well, detailing an engine, eh? Look at all the different types of wires and drill bits and stuff he has. I've got all of those sitting in my little box right there. Look at that. 1/16 drill bit. Oh my gosh. Showing you how to do a dipstick. Wow. Yeah, man. That is just killer. Let's take a peek down here. There's the dipstick tube. Wiring up the battery. Man, that's cool. Oh, he's running hoses for the radiator. Neat. See, even these old books have some gold in them, right? Car model decal system. Decal or decal system. Excuse me, I read that wrong. Decal system introduces a new star. Interesting. Okay, so hey, this is fascinating. This is for silk screening your own decal applicator kit. Oh, it's a decal applicator kit. Wow, that okay. That's insane. Dupe kit. You can duplicate your own decals. This is really interesting. The new car model decal dupe kit doesn't look like much. All you get is 4 large sheets of decal dupe film. If you cut them in half, you'll have 8 small sheets and complete instructions. It is used with the car model decal applicator to print with any heavy-bodied enamel or like. This is for making your own decals. Holy smokes. Man, that is cool. And then here's tips from the HO Rookie. More racing stuff. And yeah, this is a continuation. Very cool. Oh, check this out. Cordless soldering iron, now available in new consumer packaging. Okay, that's an advertisement for that. Let's see, don't throw away those broken treasures that are impossible to repair. Permabond them back to useful, beautiful life. Yeah, permabond those guys. I think that's a hairspray, isn't it? And then, yeah, man, this is just so cool. Thank you again, Brian. This is just, it's tripping me out, man. Oh, whose grandmother's house didn't have one of these on the wall, right? Decorative weather station, mail order gallery. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is the mail order gallery here. They're selling them through the magazine. Yeah, selling them through the magazine. That is cool. So there we go. Rev up your imagination with Dremel. We all know Dremel. That's a favorite tool. Oh, this guy. Look at this guy. I think we need to put a hood ornament right there. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, again, that is one slick magazine right there. Hopefully this was able to, you guys were able to see a few cool things in here. We'll talk to you all a little bit later on. Thanks again for tuning in, and apologize for the length of the video, but a lot to talk about and share. Y'all have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you. Bye.